your name.
Thank you. And we are live at IAEM 23 here in Long Beach, California, IAEM USA Region 9. I'm already getting choked up on my words because I'm so excited. Thank you. Here, introduce yourself to our viewers.
I'm Ben Schmidt. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm here for the conference as one of the co-founders of HOIST Hydration, for which we're looking to explore building the brand within this realm. We do a lot of business on the military side of the equation as well as retail, but obviously there's a need for hydration within a conference such as this, and excited to be here.
Well, excited to have you here, and thank you so much for your contributions.
Thank you.
We were actually walking around the exhibitor floor at EMEC, on the EMEC exhibitor floor, and I'm already carrying around my own hydration, which I use the powder solutions for hydration, and I came across your booth. Now, I saw Liquid IV, and I was immediately like, whoa, I know that. Tell me about your product. So tell me about your product.
Yeah, no, I've been asked the Liquid IV question a lot over the last day and a half. And look, it's a viable product. Hydration in itself is changing. Gatorade has had a stronghold on this segment for 40 years. And as with anything, innovation is imminent. It's not something for which can be dampened. And Liquid IV, HOIST, Electrolyte, there's a multitude of brands that are bringing solutions to hydration that we've not seen before. Whether it be in powder form, for which we make, as you're consuming within that, and then the ready-to-drink solutions as well. But yeah, we're thrilled to be activating in the hydration lane because there's a lot of opportunity to be better than what's been there prior.
All right. So then what stands out between you and another product? What is it that makes HOIST top-of-the-line type of innovation-striving company?
Yes, so I can't speak to what Liquid IV or Pedialyte or any of the other. I can't speak to what it is that they're trying to accomplish from a science perspective. But for us, it's all about osmolality, which is another word for density.
Oh, I'm so glad you defined that.
Yeah, right. There aren't too many people that know what osmolality means, but density is what this brand is all about. And by that, I mean the density of this formulation mirrors what's within your bloodstream. So upon consumption, there's nothing in your digestive process that needs to break down the solution. Oh. So when we say IV level solution, essentially it's the closest thing you're going to get to an actual IV. Now, how that compares to competitors, I don't know.
But we're not here for that.
I just believe that in terms of science, I think you're going to be hard pressed to find anything that delivers hydration better than we do.
Awesome. And so we have right here the tropical orange. What other flavors are you having?
So we make the RTD in 7 flavors. We make the liquid pouches in 3, and then we produce powder blends in 5 different flavors.
Oh, wow.
The powders and the liquid pouches we primarily provide to the U.S. military. We have 2 authorizations from the Department of Defense, one of which is operational rations, the other of which is field feeding. So at any given time throughout the globe, if there are U.S. soldiers in training, HOIST is likely what they're being provided as it relates to hydration. And then there's the retail side of our business, which beyond Amazon and e-com, brick and mortar, we do quite a bit of the bottles as well.
Very nice. Any coconut in the future?
In terms of a flavor?
In terms of
likely, I think there's a lot of folks out there that can appreciate coconut. And then, of course, there's the coconut waters of the world. But we likely won't be mixing anything with actual coconut water because from a hydration perspective, I don't know that that's our mantra, so to speak. But the flavor, sure, I could see that.
All right, cool. Definitely. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
That's awesome.
Got my sample right here.
For those who we've got plenty more. You'll have to come get some more.
For those that are here on the floor, go ahead and check out HOIST. They are definitely over here. I actually have one more question. Yeah. Why HOIST? What is your catalytic moment?
Yeah.
For creating this company, for having this need, what happened?
Yeah. So myself and my 3 co-founders of this entity. We're just out of college, and I'll be honest, we were consuming our fair share of adult beverages coming out of college, and we became power consumers of Pedialyte and immediately recognized that Pedialyte was a significant solution in terms of what it offered. Mm-hmm. There were a few things for which we didn't care for, one of which was the price, second of which was the flavor, and the other was which we didn't want to shop the diaper aisle because I don't know that anyone wants to do that in a prideful manner if you don't have an infant. But nonetheless, so we set out to make a beverage with the efficacy of a Pedialyte that tasted good. We could utilize a package that wasn't embarrassing to carry, and we could offer at a competitive price. That was 10 plus years ago when we had this concept. And luckily for us, uh, consumers are now looking for solutions well beyond Gatorade, Powerade, and we're just so happen to be operating on top of a trend that we're pretty excited about. So.
Anything to look forward to as HOIST continues? Is there any kind of drops of information you can provide?
Yeah, well, we've got a couple partnerships. We know specifically whom our target audience is, which makes things easy. And we've got a couple of alignments on the horizon. One of which would be with the nation's largest camouflage retailer out there, for which we'll launch in February. We just recently did a deal with Roush Fenway Racing in the NASCAR community. So we're really getting into that scene. And we've got a couple other things on the horizon in terms of licensing agreements and brand activations that align with our brand. So
right on.
And then, of course, expansion. Kroger has been a good partner of ours. We're expanding within there. Walmart, we're awaiting word on what I hope will be a multiple state expansion. So depending on where you are, you probably already have access to it. And if you don't, it's only a matter of time.
It is only a matter of time. How are you liking the conference so far?
I like it. I actually, we've got a military director of sales that had to be in San Antonio for another military-oriented conference. And he asked me at the last minute if I could come out and do this. And I live in Cincinnati, so I was like, California in November. Sure, I can do that. So I'm enjoying it. I'm learning a lot, but most notably the folks that are here obviously represent to us people for whom we'd love to support by way of hydration. So it's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it, and we've got a little bit more time left. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks
for being here with an exhibitor and providing a resource for us. We definitely, as emergency managers, love to have that type of engagement and see what other products are out there, especially when it comes to our own self-help, to our own self-care. This is, oh man, I'm definitely going to be stopping by for another.
I'm going to convert you before we're done.
I think you might. Let me just toss this one.
That's right.
I'm done here.
Hey, as I said earlier, there's a bunch of viable products out there, and at the end of the day, hydration is changing as a category, and we're pretty excited about that.
I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
We will return with yet another interview here at IAEM 23, and we will see you soon.